Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of a brand new isometric action RPG dropping in a few days titled GhostLore. The developers of the game reached out to me to see if I wanted a copy, see if I would do a review for him. I love checking out indie titles and playing new titles, so I said absolutely, of course. So for today's video, I've put about 8 hours into the game now. I'm going to give you a first impressions video. Now before we begin, it's early April, we're coming up on Easter. I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. I'm hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. Helps push the channel forward in 2022. On top of that, I've officially started a Patreon. Thank you to the first 35 people that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. It is the best way to support me moving forward. All right, as always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go right now. And as you can see, I've got the game booted up in the background, but I just quickly wanted to show you the Steam page for GhostLore. GhostLore is an Eastpunk Action-RPG where you fight monsters from Southeast Asian folklore, inspired by timeless classic ARPGs such as Diablo 2 and Titan Quest. You got to throw those two behemoth names in there, give you some street cred. GhostLore features a detailed item and character customization system, procedurally generated maps, and beautiful 2D isometric art. The release date for this game is April 14th, 2022. Okay, go away. And we are now on GhostLore. Listen to that beautiful music. We are now officially logged into GhostLore, and I'm trying to find where to put my camera because there is so much UI for this game. Of course, I picked a Sentinel class for GhostLore. Sentinel is you're attuned with nature, so I got 10 crows flying everywhere and leopards, and I am at the town hub because I just finished a mission. Now, right off the bat, something that surprised me, because normally when I play these indie titles, these action RPGs, it was always WASD for movement. It is not. It is truly point, click, movement, just like you would find in Diablo or Titan Quest. So I really like that. And then obviously your skills for here, I configured it WQERTY. So that is great. Movement feels awesome. Quick little Easter egg, okay? I guess it's not really an Easter egg, but when you finish a mission and you come to your town, all right, the first NPC you see here is the little fork and spoon. I absolutely love what they did here, because if you're hungry for a meal, you get pictures for your menu. Yes, actual pictures like you are at the restaurant. I love that. I love that. And they change all the time. It's not like there's only these options. Like, I don't think I've ever seen the same one pop up, okay? Menu, food, bonuses. All right. So now as we continue, get out of my way, minions. You'll come up here. This is the person that gives me my missions. Okay. Shows my missions right here. Board the boat. As you come over, inventory, buy back stuff that I've sold. I actually do want to sell some of this crap. Let's see here, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Storage. We'll put you in storage. Rest of that is good. Place equipment. This is the add sockets. So you can add sockets to an item. Place gems or socketed items in. So you can combine gems. You can destroy gem and keep the item. You can destroy the item and keep the gem. Place compound glyph. Randomize glyph, but keep the shape. So I'll show you the glyph system a little later. And other than that, is there more NPCs up here? I don't think so. Get the big old yacht if you want to go on the yacht. I think that's it. So I have taken the yacht before. Very nice looking. Okay, so let's continue to our first mission. We're gonna get on the baby boat and we're gonna follow the yellow arrow. All right, so let's check out some combat now. And before we begin, I do just want to go through the menus. So journal for objectives, look for the entrance to the Hatu domain. You've got my power-ups. So right now I am a sentinel class. I've got my radiant spears, my crows, my leopards, and my boomerang. And on here, as you can see, I am going heavy into crows and leopards, just seeing what summons are capable of. And then up here, you can see there's going to be a second class I unlock at level 15, a third class I unlock at level 30. Then you've got passive trees, 4 points for Sentinel, my first class, going to be 4 for second, 4 for third. So that is what the powers look like. In here, I have my inventory, what I am actually wearing. So you got a weapon, shield, scarf, hat, and amulet. And then you've got a glyph system that I will explain after we show some combat, because it's a little more complicated, not crazy complicated. And then you got your character that just breaks down all the stats, which is pretty detailed on what you can see. And right now I am level 13. Now, like I said earlier, I am a summoning class, or at least kind of right now. I am in tuned with nature. So I have 12 crows that are all flying around, and I've got 6 leopards. Now, one thing that I want to give feedback on right off the bat is there's nothing on the screen out of all this UI that shows me how many leopards I have and how many birds. So for example, down here, they could put, maybe a little side number or something, because if all my leopards are dead or all my crows are dead, I would literally have no idea. You're probably thinking, well, you'd be able to see them, which is true, but in this game, the minions have a huge radius. So a lot of times they are off screen, and I mean like well off screen. So I don't know if they're dying, if they're winning the fight, that type of stuff. So first thing I would like to see done is at least some kind of indication showing how many minions are currently alive. I would also like to see them reel in the minion radius as far as how far away they will go from me, which is probably the first time I've ever said that in a game. Normally, I want them to be more aggressive. In this game, minions are the most aggressive I've ever seen in a game. Most aggressive I've ever seen in a game. Okay, those are my first critiques. Let's show you some combat. And for me, my right click is this roll, and then my left click is this little hit. But really, my minions are going to be doing most of the work, and then I also have my little boomerang that I could throw. I mean, I gotta say, for 2D, it does look really nice. And I think I get a more Titan Quest vibe than I do D2. Now we're just cruising, gathering some materials. I've run through this area before, so don't worry. There'll be enemies for me to fight and die. Just showing off some of the terrain. All right, stay with me. Stay with me. All right, you can see how much of the map I've already uncovered. We will just go this way. And the combat is pretty quick. My minions are pretty strong. Come on. Get out. Sweet. See? Already killed stuff. Uh-oh, they're flying away. Get him. Alright, we'll go down this direction. Nice job, nice job. As you can see, do I have less minions now? 2 of the leopards are dead. Let's get some birds. Oh, we got big dudes. Oh, man, this is gonna be rough. All my minions right now, where are they? Are they alive? Are they dead? This is my critique. And it would appear they are literally all dead. Okay? All my minions are dead. But they are pretty easy to remake. All right, did we find the entrance? Is that it? We did. All right, we'll do a little more gameplay. Defeat the Hatu. Went the wrong way. Yeah, they're just flying all over the place. Lightning fast. There's a tough dude in there. Ugh, they just keep disintegrating my birds. And I'll do it myself. Get out of there! I'm dead. I'm dead! But it is not your time. Not yet. Look, now I got a bird up. Alright, take me back. Take me back to town! Back to the seaport. Do we have any new food? We do have new food. Look at that. Hungry? Alright. Look, I got 2 birds left with me. Okay. So, this is a first impressions video. First impressions. I'm only level 13. Okay. Now, the last system, you saw combat, you saw NPCs, you saw my minions, you saw what you could do as far as crafting and different things like that, and storage. But now, what I have to show off is the glyph system. Okay. So glyphs, which I haven't even unlocked all of them, I guess a good way to look at it's like maybe like idols you could think of, okay? And you pick up all these different glyphs. This is a level 18 glyph that I found, gives 102 hit points. So boom, now I've got 100 more to hit points, 8% to accuracy, 11% skill damage, 10% basic skill damage, 5% avoidance, accuracy. So you have all these different glyphs. Now on top of that, you have these types of glyphs. This is called a compound glyph. Compound glyphs grant additional bonuses for every different symbol glyph type is in the area of effect. So if you take this and put it in there, you can see how it covers those ones. Boom. And now we would want to make it where everyone in there is different. No, that's not it. Boom. So now it's different, 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 different. So now it has, so now on here, you're going to get 2% plus to absorb, 10% buff effect, 3% gained when hit, and then 1% regen. So since we have all those different glyphs in there, we are going to get an added bonus. So this is another way that you really build out your character. And, you know, obviously me not having a lot of time into it, I would think that this would be the main portion of building out your character is the glyph system. And of course your glyphs level up. There's different rarities of glyphs, just like how there's different rarities of items. On here, on your items, you could see the sockets as well, where you can put gems into. So there's a socketing system as well. I mean, all in all, for, you know, a new ARPG, there seems like a lot to do. And I just died. I know, I gotta say, the minions, if I can go back, I would respec out of minions. Just because I don't like how, I don't know how many I don't have, and they die all the time. I don't know, but, you know, pretty quick video. GhostLore is coming April 14th. It is a very pretty 2D isometric action RPG. I streamed it for about an hour and a half on Twitch last night, so you can go check that out as well. But it seems like it has a lot going for it. So I think I'm gonna stop the video right there. I am gonna continue to follow this game as it develops to see if it turns it, like, to see what it turns into. Maybe I can give them some feedback that they can work on, but I wanna know your opinion. GhostLore, new ARPG. Could you see yourself playing this? Do you think it has potential? Do you like the seaport and this giant yacht? Do you like the combat? I know I only gave you a glimpse into this game, but can you see yourself picking this up? Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said at the beginning of the video, thank you to the first 35 people that have joined my Patreon. It is the #1 way you can support me for the future. First link in the description below to become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content. If you haven't had a chance to join the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 1,500 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this new ARPG GhostLore video. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.